You want to know.
Saying hello again on July the 4th, 2010 with Cora Whittington, owner of the Golden Pathways Bed and Breakfast in Peterborough, Ontario. And you were going to tell me an interesting story about your 50th birthday and what inspired you to actually create a bed and breakfast.
So we're farmers, and we've had family farms since, it's been in the family since, that one was 1906. And it was a really good farm, but the city and the county needed it or bought it for, it's a long story, so it's kind of a 25-year story, to make a buffer zone for the landfill site. Oh. So we thought our world was ended. We really honestly did. And we kind of went through life a bit like it had ended. And then we just decided that we weren't the farm, and we weren't the memories, and we weren't the heritage, we weren't even the income, you know, and then we negotiated. From a place of strength, from a whole different place. And because I've taught negotiation skills all these years, which I knew, because I knew this was coming, because this was a 25-year process. And anyway, we negotiated well, and I got to build this place. But basically, you know, we sold the farm, so I didn't have a house, I didn't have
an income source, right?
I didn't have any income, and all the income that I had at that time was that was when the government funding cuts came. I had 3 stable contracts, lost them all that year.
Really?
My kids all left home, they all were gone, I was empty nest. So the only thing that I had, even my computer got a virus, and I lost all the work I'd done for other people.
On every front?
Every front. The only thing that I felt like I kept was my husband, which is a good thing.
Yes.
And I really had this whole clean slate, you know. So, and then it was a big struggle, because, you know, if I had put the money in the bank, I could have lived off the money, you know, but I couldn't have had a life.
Exactly.
So we decided that we'd build the place, and you know, it's been exciting. And my work has changed. You know, I started doing the one-on-one coaching.
You've completely reset, because not only are you a bed and breakfast owner, you're all around a very fascinating individual. You do leadership coaching, you do life coaching, you do all sorts of interesting things. Tell us a little bit about that.
And I do leadership and life coaching. But I also coach small business. And I also run workshops, because my background is all in organizational development and training the trainer. I did a lot of writing of courses for people.
Oh, cool.
So, you know, I still do that. I still do facilitation, like strategic planning.
And even your house here has become a seminar location, hasn't it?
Because I didn't want to travel anymore.
Exactly.
And then people started coming to me. And you know, like, as you know, this is kind of like, you get here and you look out, and you can see one house in one tiny part of the view, but you know, about 320% of the vista is just trees. Exactly. So it's like, why would anybody want to come here?
Exactly.
But I'm pleasantly surprised that people are dying to come here, because
it's the exact opposite.
Get this experience.
That's right, exactly. It's like a selling point. It's not something that distracts people from coming here. It's the opposite. They want to be in this tranquility and in this country setting. No, it's absolutely wonderful. Cora is also an expert on local tourism here. You've spent quite a bit of time with the Economic Development Office in Peterborough. I was on the board of directors for 5 years. I've just completed my term. Okay. And we went through strategic planning processes for the city and the county, and tourism is one of our pillars. Okay. And so yes, and of course, because I have a bed and breakfast, and because of all my training of small business, you know, I have a lot of you have a lot of input and a lot of hands-on experience to contribute as well. Well, I'm really looking forward to that, because Cora and I are going to spend some more time together in the future. We're going to allocate some time in the next few weeks where we're actually going to explore Peterborough together. Because Peterborough, for me, living in Toronto, is one of my favorite getaway areas. And it's got the strategic advantage that it's just about a little more than an hour from Toronto. And it's one of Ontario's most important lake districts, the Kawartha region. And there's so much to discover. Like yesterday, I mean, we went cycling around Little Lake, and then there were free concerts in the evening, and we checked out the restaurants downtown. You guys have a lot to offer.
We do. And it's got a different feeling too. It's a relaxed feeling.
Yes.
It's great.
And relaxed and welcoming. Absolutely.
When we hosted the International Dragon Boat a couple weeks ago, there were 2,000. I just those people were so overwhelmed
Yeah.
with the graciousness and the openness that people had in Peterborough, because everybody got into it. I mean,
Exactly.
every store in town was
I can
decorated
imagine.
for them. And
Yes.
it was great.
You really welcomed everybody with open arms.
And that's what we do. And we do hockey tournaments here and all the other events too. And it's the same way, you know.
Yeah.
When there's an event going on in Peterborough, everybody's in on it.
Everybody's into it. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's great.
No, that's great. Thank you so much, Cora. I think I'm going to sit down and eat now.
You better eat it before
Yes,
it's cold.
because I've got the wonderful crepes sitting out there. But we will do more interviews. And thanks so much for wonderful hospitality here in Peterborough.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. Look forward to having you back.
Sure will.